I hope you guys are having a great day, and today we're going to take a look at this advanced monitor calibrator. And if you do not already know, this is the SpyderX Pro by Datacolor. And in summary, what this device does is you plug this into your computer, you run some software, and it will calibrate your monitors. And what I mean by calibrate is that after the calibration is done, anything that should be black will be black, and anything that should be white will be white. And anything in between will be accurate as well. Calibrate the colors of your monitors from this to this. So why will you need a device like this? So the following story might seem familiar to you. You will edit a photo on Lightroom and it seems grand and glorious on your computer screen. And when you post that photo on Instagram or Facebook, and when you check out the same photo on your phone, you realize that the colors of the photo is off. And you're wondering what's going on here. So what's happening is every computer monitor is made differently, and they may also reproduce colors and brightness slightly differently. So what this device does is it removes these variables from your monitor or monitors so that all those calibrated screen will display the correct colors and tone every time. This will come in useful if you print your photos regularly as well, so you have the assurance that the colors on your photos are correct all the time. So diving right inside the box, what you will find is a card that tells you the website to go to download the software required. And looking at the device itself, it is a very simple looking device with a USB cable and the device itself. On the top of the device, you will see a light sensor. When you open up the device, you will see the lens, which is the eyes of the device that will sense the colors that your monitor displays during the calibration process, which I will show you shortly. And the other half of the device is a counterweight to keep the main body of the calibrator steady on your monitor. Okay, so now I have the SpyderX Pro software on, and I'll run through how the calibration process works. So once you have the program started up, you will see that it will ask you run through a checklist. So starting up is a warm up. Have you allowed your display to warm up for at least half an hour? So in my case, I did. Secondly, have you checked that there's no intense light that's falling directly on your display screen? In my case, I just have my room lighting on, so that's fine as well. Display controls basically is asking you to reset the settings to the default setting, the contrast and the brightness that is on your monitor as well, not the computer settings. Alright, and lastly is a Spyder connection, so plug the Spyder into a computer USB port and not into a hub or keyboard. If you have done all these 4 items, go ahead and hit next. Then you will select the backlighting of your monitor. It explains pretty clearly what kind of monitor requires what kind of selection. So in my scenario, standard LED will work. So I'm gonna hit next right here. In this case, we're gonna do a full calibration as well. I'm gonna hit next. And in this case, the next step will be to measure the room lighting. So in this case, put the device on the table as shown and go ahead and hit next. It's gonna do its thing. And it's going to tell you that the recommended target settings will be as shown over here. I'm going to accept the recommended settings and hit next. Once it's good, go ahead and place the device as shown over here with the counterweight behind. Once it's good, like this, go ahead and hit next. And the calibration process will run itself and do its magic. It's telling me to adjust the brightness of the monitor, so I'm going to hit OK, and I'm going to physically adjust the settings on my monitor. And once I've done so, go ahead and hit update. It will sense it again. Oh, in this case, I went too far. So just keep doing this until you have eventually hit the correct settings based on the calibration instructions. Okay, in this case, this is close enough. Once I'm done, go ahead and hit continue. And it's going to continue with the rest of the calibration. Okay, once it's done, it's going to tell you to remove the spider and hit the finish. So go ahead and do that. And go ahead and save this setting. It's going to tell you it's going to save it in this file. Sure, go ahead and hit OK. OK as well. And it will congratulate on managing to calibrate your monitor. Following that, go ahead and hit Next. And this is showing you the calibrated view. So go ahead and we'll take some sample pictures over here and switch between the views. So as you can see, one of the big changes you'll see is this is uncalibrated. You see the sample pictures. It brings a little bit of a green tinge to the picture. Once you see the calibrated view, it becomes more lifelike. Skin tones are better. You see this picture as well, brings a little bit of green tinge to it. And after calibration, it looks more lifelike. If you look at this sample picture, you'll see the calibrated view. The colors tend to pop more, and when you switch it to the uncalibrated view, you can see there's a distinct difference to the colors and the accuracy of the colors as well. If you're satisfied with this, go ahead and hit Next, and we're done. So as you guys can see, the calibration process is very easy and straightforward. My opinion is that the effects are obvious and immediate. You will definitely see a difference, and it may get some getting used to at first if this is your first time calibrating your monitor. But rest assured that what you see after the calibration is done will be the correct one. And I know this may not be the most interesting topic in the world when it comes to photography or videography, but I think it's definitely one of the most important ones, especially if you have to send images to external parties and you take pride in your work. And with that, I have come to the end of this video. If you have gotten this far, please hit the like button, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe. Thank you and have a wonderful day.